This is a target market list slash buyers list for electrical services. NAICS code 238210 for 2022 in Georgia. Hello, my name is Elijah Whitehead. My company is Whitehead Solutionz. I help micro to large federal government contractors market their businesses to the government. I do the research or the capture management for the business. I do also consulting and some business development. My email is Whiteheadsolutionz, spelled with a Z at the end, at gmail.com. I'll also leave that link in probably the playlist or in the other videos. So let me just explain what these are. I have to do this in just about every video. Just in case you never watched the target market list or what is a target market list, I do encourage you to go back and look at that video. It'll explain what the benefits of a target market list, why you need one as well. So in this column right here, this is the contracting agency in column A. Column B is the PSC description or product service code description. And what that is it's like, okay, so if the next code is 238210 for electrical services, the PSC code is more or less like a finer detail about what the contract was about. So, or what they were procuring for. For instance, this was maintenance, repair, rebuild of equipment, electrical and electronic equipment components. So as you can go through, you'll see that some of them are different, some of them are the same, but it has to do with electrical services. Right here in column C is the actual entity state, which is where the business is registered. So if some companies, like for instance right here, this company came from Florida to Georgia for this contract because the company is registered in Florida, but they're doing the business or the work in Georgia. And last but not least, column D is the action obligation. Basically, the contract award, the contract, how much the contract was awarded for. So basically what you want to do, and disregard the highlighted areas. I have to edit these videos. I made these target market lists some time ago. Well, not some time ago, but way sooner, way earlier than today. And I have to edit them because this is a soft target market list or buyers list. I actually get paid to give you the entire target market list. But this right here is still beneficial. And I'll tell you why. So when you're marketing to the government, you want to know who buys your services. That's how you market. That's the main way you want to think of it, is who's buying, what agency is buying your services. So in the way that you do that is you find out basically who's spending the most money on your services. And you just go through, and again, column A is the actual agency. That's the agency that you're looking for. As you can see right here, Agriculture Research Service total. They spent $256,000. CDC, and this is last year. This is all the money they spent last year. CDC spent on electrical services $102,130 last year. Defense logistics. And what you want to know is on some of these services like electrical, what they'll do is put this into, a lot of the times they'll put this into a contract or IDIQ or some type of contract, they'll put it in where it's not, they don't procure for these services directly. I'm trying to figure out how to explain it live, but basically for electrical and some of the services, you want to find the contractors who are winning these big awards, because in those awards or those IDIQs or those contracts, those long-term contracts, they're going to have electrical work in those contracts as far as construction, engineering. So not only do you want to look in the area of a target market list of the agency who's buying yours, but you also want to look at subcontracting for bigger contractors for the electrical work side. And there you will find a whole lot more work, because they don't only spend $5 million on electrical work. That's very low. That's for an electrical service, because it's such a big service, everyone needs it. But they will, a lot of the times, like janitorial, they'll put it in the IDIQ, and you'll have to go to those big contractors who have those projects, and you subcontract the electrical work from that particular contractor. And that's how a lot of that, some of that stuff for the main part gets done. When you start seeing the little low numbers like this right here, it's kind of telling me that, hey, you can target market list these. You can really focus on the companies. You still want to focus on these agencies that are buying your services. The agencies that buy most of your services. You still want to focus on them, but at the same time, you want to research, which is what I do. Research those contracts who have a lot of electrical work in there, and of course that comes with more capture research or market research. But this will get you started. This will definitely tell you where you want to start directing your marketing strategies or your business developers. You want to let them know that, hey, these are the agencies. This is what we want to start marketing to. This is what we want to put our resources to, and find some of those IDIQ contracts and reach out to those companies for subcontract work. It's probably I know it's got to be way more than $5 million worth of work in electrical services that the government spends on electrical services. No, it's way more than $5 million. They just put them in different contracts, and this isn't the only way to find electrical service, but this definitely tells you who's buying your services the most throughout the year. And I'm just going to scroll down this one more time. And what I do, just in case if you're curious about the highlighted areas, on the highlighted areas for a hard target market list, I like to highlight all the red areas, the states that are not from Georgia or the state that I'm getting the procurement from. It's not. I have it marked as red. That lets me know who is getting the work in that particular state. And there you go. This is for electrical services. I hope this was of some benefit to you. And if you have any other questions, just reach out to me on my Gmail, Whitehead Solutionz, and that's Whitehead Solutionz with a Z at the end at gmail.com. I appreciate your time. Thank you, and have a good one. Bye-bye.